What's up, guys? I am back. I'm just gonna jump straight into this week. It is currently Monday. It is President's Day, and that means I have the day off from work, which is super nice. I need to run around and get some groceries and start doing some meal prep for the week because my food hasn't been going too well. And to be upfront and honest with you, I've gained a few pounds. So I think I've gained 4 pounds in the last maybe week or two. I just kind of kept eating and you know, it's my own fault, but it's time for me to go in and correct myself and get back on track. Without further ado, let's just get this week going. All right, so I just got back from the grocery store and I got the remainder of the food items that I needed for me to basically make all of my meals here at the house for the rest of the week. Still feeling a little defeated though, because when it comes to food and eating, I just don't know what to buy. I'm pretty plain when it comes to food. I was kind of a picky eater growing up, so all I'm really eating right now is like turkey and rice or chicken and rice, throw in a few vegetables here and there, which I know is pretty good for a lot of people who are doing clean eating, but I'm not really good at adding flavor. So I really need to take some time this week and figure out exactly how I can kind of enhance my eating experience, because I'm not only feeding myself, but I'm feeding my girlfriend, and we definitely like flavor. And I've just noticed, one, I'm not a professional cook, but two, a lot of the food that we're making just doesn't have a lot of flavor in it. So that is something I'm going to work on for the remainder of this week. Probably the rest of this evening, I'm going to try to figure that kind of stuff out, and then I'll share it with you guys here later on. But for right now, I need to go out for my run. I want to stay on top of basically my health and well-being, because I've been kind of lacking on that lately. And I weighed myself this morning and I'm still at 224.9, which, yes, I know weight goes up and down, but I'm up 5 pounds and I know that's not from muscle. So I really need to kind of take my health in action. And that's really why I want to figure out this food plan, because I know diet is probably the most important thing. So a lot of things going on, just trying to keep you guys up to date, but I think this is going to be my main focus, is really figuring out how do I figure out what I'm eating, and really make sure it's as healthy as possible. So I just wanted to jump in real quick. I was about to go out for my run and I decided to fall down the stairs on my way out. So I got a nice little attack here. I'm feeling okay though. I'm now going to head down to the park. I think I can still run. Just feels a little bruised. Didn't hurt myself too bad, but yeah, just a lesson learned today to make sure to look down and see all of the stairs before you leave. All right, so I just got to the park. I'm gonna go out and do my run. I'm still feeling a little numb from my fall, but I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna go out and try to run my 5K, but before I do it, I was trying to do something a little different when it came to my eating. So the first time I did my run earlier this week, I didn't eat anything before I went out, and I ran it okay. I started to feel a little tired at the end, and all I really had was some water a little bit before. And the last time I did my 5K run a couple of days ago, I ate a meal beforehand, and my stomach was just kind of upset during the entire run, and I felt like I had to slow down a little bit, so my time was actually worse. So what I'm going to do this time is I actually had a Go Macro bar, because these are just like my favorite little protein bars that I like. Not sponsored. I wish I was. But I had that about an hour and a half ago, and I had a little bit of water as well, because I was kind of reading some articles stating that, you know, you should kind of eat a little bit before you go out, but like don't eat like right before you're going to go work out. So I tried to give myself a little bit of an hour and a half window. So we'll see how that improves my run today. But yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into it, and I'll catch up with you guys here at the end. Alrighty, so I'm back at the house. I changed my shirt, and I just wanted to share with you guys, since it's been a few days, what I've been thinking about a lot lately, and that is basically my diet, which is the focus for this week's video. And that has just been my struggle lately. I've noticed I've been kind of eating out a few times, or just kind of eating more calories than I need to be eating in general. And because of that, I've been gaining a few pounds back. I'm just trying to figure out a better system for me when it comes to staying consistent with my eating and making sure I'm choosing the healthier options. So I still go by making a list every single week of the foods that I need, so that not only am I staying in a budget, but then I know exactly what we're having that evening. That way I can make sure to meal prep or plan accordingly when it comes to my meals. So a lot of times if it's something where I need to go outside and grill in my apartment complex, then I usually try to move that meal to a day where either I'm getting off early or it's a day that I have off. So then that way it's kind of meal prepping my meals for maybe my lunches the rest of the week. So I take that into consideration when it comes to my food. But my biggest thing is when I choose my protein, and if it's an animal protein, so for me that's chicken or turkey, for my girlfriend that's shrimp or salmon for the most part, I'm trying to make sure that my plate has a more abundance of vegetables on my plate. My problem is when I eat vegetables, I don't really know how to spice them or flavor them, and so I've been watching a lot of videos lately, and I'm going to be trying to incorporate more spices when it comes to my vegetables, so that not only do they taste more flavorful, but then maybe I'm more excited to want to eat them or try new things. And I've been trying to make sure I'm only picking vegetables that are in season, mostly because I don't really know what vegetables to pick in the first place. I never really grew up with them, but I always know that you should probably pick what's in season because that's what's going to be the most flavorful. And so my goal right now, at least for this week and the next upcoming weeks, is to try to basically take control of my vegetables and plant-based foods and try to make them more flavorful so that I feel more excited to eat them, because long term I think I would rather eat more plant-based food items than meat, just because I've noticed for myself as I've been getting older, when I eat red meat or other things, my body just doesn't respond very well. This is more of just like a personal choice for me, and I just noticed that when I eat more plant-based meals that are like really clean, like I'm eating like a vegetarian chili or something, my body just reacts a lot better. I don't have a lot of bloating or anything like that, which I think is probably coming from the dairy as well. Those are things that I'm just trying to be more alert about and think about more, just because I want to make sure that I'm just taking care of myself and my body. And I've been trying to run 5Ks every week now, and I really want to increase my time. And so for me to do that, I also want to make sure that I'm fueling my body with the right nutrients. So that's just some things that I have been thinking about a lot. I'm not perfect yet. I've been still making my mistakes here and there. I've eaten out. I've done things. Clearly the scale has shown that. But I'm definitely getting back into the right swing. I've been at least running a 5K 3 days a week, and then trying to hit the gym the other days, or at least doing like a workout exercise or something, just to get myself moving. And hopefully I can get myself back on track into losing this remainder of this weight for the rest of these next few months. Anyway, enough of my tangent, and let's move on with the rest of the week. Alright, so I wanted to film a quick outro here because I realized I didn't make any more footage for this week after that last clip. So I was kind of just focusing on going out and exercising, trying to go do my runs. My speed was definitely improving as I was choosing not to eat a lot before running. So that was really great that I discovered for myself. And I was just trying to just exercise in general and just trying to eat a little bit better because I was eating out a lot. At the end of the week, I think I was still at 226, so I was still a little heavier, definitely from when I started at the beginning of this year at 220. So really trying to focus next week to get my food back in check and get my exercise game back on, because that is something that's really crucial and important for my journey. Yeah, that's going to kind of wrap it up. I appreciate it if you made it this far. I know there was a lot of talking. I just really wanted to update you guys since it has been about a little over a month since I've been making videos. Don't worry, starting next week, things will be a lot more fun or moving, I guess. I'll have a lot more footage of different things that are going on. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys and just give you a quick update on my life, keeping it as real and honest as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I'll see you guys all next week. I'm going to be going out for a hike and showing you guys some actual footage of me in the gym. So definitely stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, just to kind of follow along with me. So see you guys all later.